Well, are you ready to feast your eyes on this exquisite gallery piece? When I was talking to Jay behind the scenes, he said to me, Robin, it took us 7 years to acquire enough of this rough to complete this gallery piece. And I am so excited to be here with you today to present it alongside Jay. All of this beautiful necklace is completely exclusive to HSN. All beautifully handcrafted, custom cuts from the front to the back, from the top to the bottom. This is sure to be a statement piece. This is going to stop you in your tracks when you get it at home. Open that box and look at this Tyrone Turquoise. Now, this is mined in the USA. Jay's gonna break down the story of this mine and how rare it is for us to be able to even have this necklace as a Today Special. Because Jay, you had to work really hard to even get and acquire the amount of rough to bring in this Today Special.
You have to, American Turquoise, when I first started, I bought from around 27 different, in the 70s, there were about 27 different properties that we were buying turquoise. In today's world, of those 27 properties that I bought from in the 70s, there's one still in existence.
Really?
And that's the Mineral Park Mine in Kingman, Arizona. Wow. This particular mine wasn't going at that time. Now you have to understand, I don't call this a commercially active mine. The Mineral Park Mine is the only one that I call commercially active. And that is because of, it's not that they don't have turquoise and it's not there. Right. They don't mine this, the miner, in this case, his real job is an engineer. Right. That's what he does. Right. He's an engineer in Silver City, New Mexico. He does this is his hobby or his part-time type thing that he does. When Robin's saying it took 7 years, it literally took us 7 years. One of the things I always like to do is I like to tell the stories, and I like to, so that people really do understand, because a lot of times, you just see something like this, and you just think, okay, magically that we built this to be a Today Special. When I designed this is very, very technical, okay? Mm-hmm. This takes a lot of skill. A lot, so can you imagine the amount to do the quantity we did on this, just the cutting of the stone, not only just cutting of the material, having the material, plus if you look at all the silver work in this, Pat, when he came out here, the first thing he says, oh my gosh, look at all that silver. Look at the silver that really makes it pop. When I presented this, I did not present this to be a Today Special. I did not. I presented this is part of our gallery collection. What is a gallery collection? A gallery collection is something that we do that goes back to my roots, right? It goes back to how I got started and what, really kind of my basics of my basic fundamentals, which is what I used to do is design one-of-a-kind pieces. Mm-hmm. We might make 2 or 3 of them, but we sold mainly to high-end galleries, fashion boutiques. That was our deal. That's what we did. First, we went on the road, and then later we did a lot of trade shows. But that's how we got started. This was designed as one of those. It's a gallery edition, a limited edition. Normally on something like this, this was presented to make like maybe 300, 200, right?
I mean,
they went crazy over this. They went gaga.
And think about, we literally utilized all the rough that Jay had that took 7 years to acquire to bring you our Today Special. So when we talk about special, unique, desirable, stunning, this is that one iconic piece. This is like when you're in New Mexico, you're in Arizona, in Colorado, and you go to those specialty boutiques. This is what's featured. And then you walk in and you're looking and kind of like, do I want to ask the price? Do I want to ask? And then you're so uncomfortable. Well, guess what? There's nothing uncomfortable here. We have flex pay. Typically, when you'd ask the price, it'd be thousands of dollars. Today, we are on 5 flexible payments of $27.99. Free shipping and handling. And Jay, when we look at just not only the silver work, not only the turquoise, but where this comes from and is mined in the USA, this is a special place too, isn't it?
This isn't in this, okay, this comes from Silver City, New Mexico. There's basically 2 famous turquoises in New Mexico. There's the Cerrillos mine. Good luck. You might see it in a museum somewhere.
Really? Wow.
And then Tyrone. At one time, I didn't really realize we kind of had an exclusive on this. Mm-hmm. just told that by,
and this
you know,
is
really,
the mine, right?
Yeah, this is the mine. And okay, I was telling Robin, these are the only pictures you've ever seen of this mine, right? They don't really advertise this. This is all underground, okay? Wow. It's not open pit mine. They go in, it's mine old school. This isn't done with big equipment. It's not even blasted. They don't even blast.
Look at the veins.
See this? See, and this is the platelets. This is how this material comes.
It looks like a waterfall of turquoise.
You know, and that is, you know, how the turquoise is formed. It's formed in these veins. It goes from high, clear blue, medium blue, light blue, medium teal greens, green. I mean, it is just the craziest deposit.
Spectacular.
But here's the key thing. In 7 years of collecting this, okay, when they mine this, you might get 20 pounds. You might get 100 pounds, might get 0. You might get 10 pounds. I mean, you just kind of collect and buy and put it away.
And you're cherry picking the best, right, Jay?
That's okay. They only really, to be honest with you, only mine the best.
Right.
That's all they're doing.
In this particular region.
Yeah. On this particular mine, this is all hand-picked, hand-done. We were buying so much of it, I didn't realize that we were pretty much buying everything. So we really had the exclusive on it. But the key factor is this. I cannot, okay, when you saw Tyrone Turquoise from me before, what did you see? Maybe I made a ring. Maybe I made a pair of earrings. Maybe I used the Tyrone in inlay. We did not do, you know, massive amounts of it because there is not massive amounts. So we buy it up. Number one, it's an American mine. Anything American that we can use, we support the miners. We try to, because they have a passion for what they do, mining. We have a passion for what we do, and anytime we can get an American product, an American, material that is something really unique and different, we always support that. Now, that being said, like I said, when I went in and we presented this, I designed this. There is a lot of work in this. This is a gallery type design. And, you know, Robin is one of the people that can tell you, she's been out to New Mexico, she's been out to Colorado, she's been to the gallery, she's been to Santa Fe, she's been to Sedona.
And you get spoiled, Jay.
Yeah.
Because we shop here, I'm a host here, I'm so lucky to get to sit next to this guy, Jay King, and just like you, we all watch, we're enthralled. And then you go out to retail, and you're like, I love that piece, I want that cuff, I want that necklace, and you're like, oh my gosh, does that say $1,000? Does that say $800? So because of what Jay can do, because of his connections, because as long as he's been in the industry, this is something that he could cut out that middleman, and we work right alongside with Jay to really unearth the most spectacular pieces to bring to you. So you get the biggest and best value. You're getting the most exclusive turquoise. I wanted to show you, just even within that drop is almost 1.5 inches within just that center drop. This is a significant necklace. This isn't tiny, this isn't chintzy, this is making a statement. And today, to be able to get it at $139.95, I know that's, you know, a significant price when you think about what Jay normally brings us, but to be able to get a gallery piece in this price range, on free shipping, and on those flexible payments. Even, Jay, when we come up to the top, you could have just done a silver strand of like a chain going down, but you added more Tyrone Turquoise and did chips going all the way down to those geometric hand-cut stones.
They're even graduated. But here again, when I designed this, I didn't design this as a Today Special. There is no way in heck I ever thought that we'd be doing something like this. I just want to tell you how unique, how special this truly is. And then to be able to do this volume, to be honest with you, what they're showing is the low retail price on this is what we would have sold this necklace for. We really had to work hard to be able to do this, and this is a lot of work. Can you imagine the man hours that it tied up in our silversmiths? It tied up our whole silver production department because of how you have to make these. These, you know, this isn't something that you can actually make something and then cut the stone that form fits it to it. The lapidarists take the raw turquoise material in this case, they cut that first, they polish it, they hand it to the silversmith. Think about this. Think about the craftsmanship involved in this, the time, the effort, the love, the skill level that goes into doing this. Then what they do is they take it and they actually frame it. So every one of these is individually hand done. Every part.
Individually hand wrapped.
Every part of this necklace is all handcrafted, hand done. There is no way to make this cookie cutter operation, right?
And
it is completely
right.
I mean, you could flip this over and you get a different look. Do you see? Okay, like Robin's got it now. She's showing it. The other one we showed. If you show the one that's on Laura's neck, you'll see
even more brown. Like look at this one.
See, look. And this is the thing.
No two are alike.
They're absolutely no two are alike. They're all one-of-a-kind pieces. You're not buying something cookie cutter here. You're buying something that normally, the only way you would see this is if you went to a gallery. If you went to Sedona, Scottsdale, Taos, Santa Fe, and you went to these really, really exclusive shops, this is the kind of stuff that you see, okay? If you go to Gallup, you go to the high-end shops, this is what you see. You see these types of designs. They're all one-of-a-kind designs. Look at the one that Laura's wearing, too.
Oh, my
gosh. See how different that is? It's the same design, the same concept, but it's all the same turquoise. It's all the same turquoise, but they're all uniquely different in their own right. There's no two of them that can be identical.
And Jay, I want to show, you're going to see on Laura the earrings in a moment. The earrings are available. They're 600471. We have two types of earrings. We have one with the chips, with that perfect circular that drops down. So those are coming up in about 2 minutes. And then we also have the ones that match the necklace. Actually, both do. It just depends on what look that you want, but both are available. We'll be talking about those, so still to come. And we have the matching ring. So this is the first time that you're getting to see the ring this afternoon. It wasn't even featured last night, so stay tuned. That's still to come. We also have a cuff, right?
We have a cuff.
Well.
We have a cuff coming up. We've already sold out on the other bracelet.
The bracelet.
Yes.
So we can really, really build this suite. So continue to call in here. We're going to go out to Michigan. We are going to welcome in Sandra. Hi, Sandra. You're live on HSN. Happy Mother's Day.
Well, thank you so much. Hello, Jay.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello, everybody. Happy Mother's Day to everybody listening. I want to tell you, you've made my day, Jay.
Oh, thank you.
I just love your stuff. I've got so much. I've been collecting since, the beginning. And I have, the under-the-bed storage units. I have those with little silverware trays inside so I can divide everything up, and then I cover them with silver cloth and keep them tucked away. And I can tell you, I just love them. Everything. Everything you do is quality. It is beautiful. It's special. It's unique. And everyone comes to me and they say, I love what you're wearing. Where did you get it? And I said, it's from my guy, Jay.
Ooh, I like that. And Sandra, what really about the Today Special caught your eye? Because I'm hearing they're telling me that you picked up the Today Special, right?
Absolutely, and I just now turned it on, so, the day is young.
Oh,
but
good.
I'm telling you right now, I just love the uniqueness of it.
Right.
The way that it dropped, the way that it just, I love the combination. The little bit of the silver, the way that it curled around, and then it went into the beading. It was just, and then, of course, the little drop pendant. Just beautiful. It's just very unique, and like I say, I have so many pieces of Jay's, and I love all of them. I mean, I've even got the copper and the turquoise, and way back way.
You have been shopping with us a long time.
You've been shopping for a long time.
We love it.
A very long time. And but this is just, it's unique. And I mean, how many pieces can you bring that are different? Because, I guess if you keep them coming, I'm going to keep buying.
You're like me, Sandra. I always try to treat myself to something special every time Jay's here, whether big or small. But this is one that I'm glad you didn't miss out on. Happy Mother's Day. And thank you for taking the time to say hi to both of us.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Well,
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And like I said, keep it coming, Jay. You do a great job.
Well, one of the things that we always try to do is it's not just me, but one thing that we always want you to do is be able to tune in, and you're going to see something new and different. You're going to see something you've never ever seen in your life and never seen before. And I guess that's why I was so excited about this Today Special. We never thought we could pull this off, but that being said,
we did it.
Okay, that being said, you won't see Tyrone Turquoise from me for a long time.
So
it's not that we can't buy it. They're going to still mine it, but it comes in dribbles and drabs.
Right.
I mean, dribbles and drabs. I think I have 20 pounds left in my stock.
Really?
Yeah, like 20 pounds.
That sounds like a lot, but it's not.
20 pounds? No,
How many tons did it take to do I know we're moving along. Sorry, Pat, and I asked a question.
Everything we had, which was a little over 2 tons.
2 tons.
To do this. Okay, and these are
our today, and already 3,400 are spoken for on the day.
And here again, you have to understand, this was not designed to be a Today's Special. This is why, you know, it's just one of those things where they just, our buyer, I love her dearly, but she just said,
Marjorie.
she, you know,
and we're going to show you the
I love her
earrings,
dearly,
so.
and she just fell in love with this and just would not take no for an answer. So